Vince's friends and families. I found Jen and Shadow.
We were hanging around.
I found this super cool book while I was out today. And I remembered my love likes space.
I do.
She loves
I really
space.
enjoy learning about space. I'm excited for this one.
So, let's see what this book has in store for
And
us.
since the shuttle just launched, what day was that?
Saturday.
Saturday, right?
Mhm.
So neat.
Solar system.
Wow.
A solar system is a group of stars, planets, moons, and other... What was that word?
Celestial bodies.
Celestial bodies.
Celestial.
Bodies. Such as comets and asteroids that orbit around a central star. Solar means sun. So a solar system is a sun system or a system where the sun is the center. Like galaxies, solar systems are held together by gravity. Earth is part of a solar system in the Milky Way galaxy. Our sun is the central star in our solar system. Our solar system is made up of comets, asteroids, meteoroids, moon, dust, planets, and other celestial bodies. Everything orbits, which means travels around in a circular path around the sun. An orbit is the path one object travels around another. A planet is a large ball made of rock or gas that orbits the sun. Our solar system has 8 planets. Do you know all 8 planets?
Most likely.
All right, we'll see. A moon is an all-natural object that orbits a planet. A satellite is an object natural or made by humans that orbits the planet.
I think I know the furthest planet. Isn't it Pluto?
Maybe. We'll see. I don't know.
Which may be wrong.
Earth and moon.
Clearly, I need to know more about the planets so I can understand.
So, Jennifer.
So,
Earth and moon.
mm-hmm.
The land on Earth has deserts, valleys, and mountains made of rock and soil, but the planet's surface is mostly water.
Mm-hmm.
Earth is made of 3 main layers. The crust on the outside, the mantle underneath the crust, and the core, which is the center. Earth is over 7,900 miles in diameter and is 93 million miles from the sun. Earth turns completely on its axis every 24 hours, which we call a day. Earth orbits the sun every 365 days, which we call a year. Earth's moon is made of volcanic rock. The moon has no air and takes 27 days to orbit the Earth. Jupiter!
Cool.
You like Jupiter?
It's not my favorite planet, no.
No?
But I mean, I don't mind Jupiter, I suppose.
Do you know how many planets Jupiter is from the sun?
Can I guess?
Yeah, we're quizzing.
I'm gonna say it's 3.
Nope.
How many?
Jupiter is the 5th
was
planet
close.
from the sun. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system. It is the first of the 4 outer planets. Because Jupiter is so enormous, it has the strongest gravity of any planet. This means that it keeps more moons in orbit than any other planet. The large orange and white clouds around Jupiter make it look as though it has stripes. The orange clouds blow in one direction and the white clouds blow in the other direction.
That's neat.
All right, let's see what's next.
Okay.
Mars.
Mars is the 3rd planet.
Nope.
What
Mars
planet?
is the 4th planet from the sun.
I'm getting warmer.
It is the last of the inner rocky planets. Mars is often called the red planet because it has rust-colored dust and rock covers its surface.
I know Mars is the one with very, very high winds. I'm pretty certain.
Well, it
But
says
it has a solid crust, so it has a foundation, unlike other planets that are made of you know, like Mercury and stuff.
However, the atmosphere on Mars is too thin and there is not enough air for humans to be able to breathe. It is also made of carbon dioxide, which is poisonous to humans.
Ooh.
Mars
Jeez.
has large volcanoes, one of which is 3 times taller than Mount Everest.
What? That's insane.
crazy. Mars turns completely on its axis every 25 Earth hours, and it orbits the sun every 687 Earth days.
I could have swore that one had the high winds.
Mars gets its name from the Roman god of war. Mercury. Mercury is classified as something not X amount of planets from the sun.
It's classified as something.
Like
Isn't it a gas planet or something?
it's the
ice planet?
smallest.
Okay, I'm done with this. Something like that.
Mercury is the smallest
I'm
planet,
so bad at
and
this.
because it is closest to the sun, it is extremely hot. The side of Mercury that is turned toward the sun can be twice as hot as a kitchen oven. Wow.
Oh no.
Where's Shadow?
Am I?
Shadow, can you believe this info?
Clearly, I don't know anything about the planet.
Mercury has lots of craters that were made when asteroids crashed into them. Scientists believe that Mercury is made mostly of metal. That makes Mercury very heavy.
Can
It's
I
one
just
of the
say-
heaviest planets.
This book came from the dollar store, so I don't know if it's accurate.
Scientists think that when the universe is formed, the planets were flung out with the lightest ones traveling the farthest and the heaviest ones staying closer to the sun. Mercury is over 3,000 miles in diameter, and it's almost 36 million miles from the sun. Mercury has no moons and no rings. Mercury gets its name from Mercury, the ancient Roman name for the messenger of the gods.
I know, that's my ruling planet, you know.
Oh.
Gemini is ruled by Mercury.
All right, Neptune.
Neptune, that's the water planet, isn't it?
I don't know, but how many is it away from the sun?
Neptune is the 6th,
Higher.
8th.
Yep.
Okay.
Neptune is the 8th planet from the sun and the 4th
Oh no, that's the ice planet, isn't it?
largest planet. Neptune looks blue because of the amount of methane in its atmosphere.
Ooh.
It has the most methane than Uranus, which is why Uranus appears greener. The winds around Neptune blow as fast as 1,200 miles per hour. Wow.
Wow, that's intense.
It is a moving storm that is about the size of Earth. Neptune is so far away from Earth that it took 12 years for Voyager 2 to make the journey.
Wow, 12 years
Wow.
to discover it?
Neptune is named after the Roman god of the sea. Neptune has 13 known moons and 5 rings. One of its moons, Triton, is the only moon in our solar system that orbits its planet in the opposite direction of the planet's orbit.
Interesting. That's a very unique planet.
It is beautiful in the picture. Saturn!
Oh, I know this is the one with the ring.
Oh, you want? I
does
forgot
it-
to show you guys Mercury. Sorry.
Mercury's the coolest looking.
Neptune.
Neptune, yeah.
Neptune.
I think it's the prettiest looking planet, though, because it's so blue.
Saturn.
Woo!
Gen 6 is finally coming up.
Finally. Jeez.
Saturn is the 6th planet from the sun.
It's so cool looking, though, with that ring.
It is. Show you guys again.
That's so neat.
Saturn is so large that it could hold more than 700 planets the size of Earth.
What?
Saturn looks yellowish because its surrounding clouds are the color of butterscotch. Saturn is nearly as big as Jupiter, but weighs about 1/3 as much. Like Jupiter, Saturn rotates very quickly. It turns completely on its axis in about 11 Earth hours. It takes nearly 30 Earth years for Saturn to orbit the sun. Saturn has 53 known moons, one of which is larger than Mercury and thousands of rings. The planet Saturn gets its name from the Roman god Saturn, who is the father of Jupiter. Saturn's largest moon is named Titan. Uranus.
Uranus is cool. Isn't that the one that's completely on its side and half the year it's like dark and half the year it's light? Is that the one?
We'll see.
I'm curious now.
Uranus, it's the 7th planet from the sun. It looks bluish green because of the chemical methane in its atmosphere. It's the 3rd largest planet in the solar system, and it's 4 times the size of Earth. Uranus is called the sideway planet.
Right.
Good job.
I thought, okay.
Because
I got
it's
something
tilted
right.
on its side.
1 out of 5 is not bad.
This gives the planet an odd orbit. Its north pole points toward the sun for half its orbit, while the south pole points toward the sun for the other half of the orbit. Scientists believe Uranus may have been knocked on its side when a huge planet-like celestial body crashed into it a long time ago.
I heard that on National Geographic.
You're so fancy.
Apparently not.
Uranus has 27 known moons, which are made of ice and rock, and 11 rings. The largest moon is the size of our moon. The planet gets its name from the mythological god of the sky, who was also Saturn's father. All right, I think this is the last planet.
Greek gods.
Venus.
Venus. Why does Venus look like a big volcano?
Here's Venus.
Venus looks intense. Like it's all lava or something. It's really interesting.
Let's find out.
Okay, wait, which planet? It must be the...
It's the second.
Oh, the second. Okay.
This is the second planet from the sun, Venus. It is almost as large as Earth, and it's covered with white clouds that are made of drops of sulfuric acid. Brighter than any star in the sky, Venus is often mistaken for a star. It is hotter than Mercury, which is closer to the sun, because the clouds surrounding Venus trap the sun's heat on the surface. Venus turns completely on its axis every 243 Earth days, but it only takes Venus 224 Earth days to orbit the sun. This means that a year on Venus is shorter than a day on Venus. Wow. This means that a year on Venus is shorter than a day on Venus. Wow.
Wow.
Venus is more
Weird.
than 7,500 miles in diameter, and it is more than 67 million miles from the sun. Venus has no moons and no rings. It is named for the Roman goddess of love and beauty. Oh,
Really?
how beautiful.
That doesn't look beautiful. It looks destructive.
Last but not least, comets and space debris. That's pretty.
I've never seen a comet.
I don't think I have either. A comet is made of dust, gas, and ice. The dust is made of metal and rock, and the ice is frozen gas. Comets come from far away. Asteroids are rocky chunks that orbit the sun. They can also be round or irregular shaped. Asteroids are also called minor planets. Meteorites are small pieces of celestial debris. Comets create many meteorites by leaving particles behind. A meteor is the light we see when a meteoroid burns up in our atmosphere. Meteors are also called shooting stars or falling stars. A meteorite is a meteorite that lands on Earth. Meteoroid that lands on Earth. Did you know, as a comet nears the sun, ice vapors and solar wind pushes the mix of dust and gas into the shape of a tail? Oh, that makes sense. That must
right.
be,
Does
yeah,
look
that's
like
the
that.
shape of the tail.
It's very neat looking.
All right.
I like that book.
We hope you guys liked learning about space.
I got a total of 33% out of 100.
And seeing Jen and Shadow. You want to say bye, Shadow? Bye. We hope you guys are doing well and happy and healthy.